Going for Dolo. The days of big crews and gangs are over, especially in regards to nightlife. Too many snitches, haters, and backstabbers. Even the gangs of LA are being gentrified. In today's world, you have to operate in a small crew, or even better, solo. I mean, you have watched Bruce Lee's movies, right? It's not Bruce Lee and his big outfit in the movie. You see Bruce Lee solo, although he did work with a small crew in Enter the Dragon. There are many reasons for this. Freedom of decision. Nights are priceless. When you operate in a bigger crew, you need to compromise or have a consensus. When you are a top flight G aiming for the title, there is no room for compromise. No more eating at crap restaurants because someone in the crew is low on funds. If you are low on funds, you shouldn't be going out. You should be earning. If you want to shoot the red light district, you should be able to go on your own terms. Being the G in the red light district will be covered in a future G manifesto. Financial reasons. If you have dough and you roll with people that don't have bread, you are always going to spend way more than just when you roll out Dolo. You no need to get stung on a bottle service tab or get caught buying rounds of drinks that never get returned. Or even better, no more shoulder taps from some guy in the gentleman's club who blew his wad too quick, so to speak. Speaking of gentlemen's clubs, you should always roll solo. We all hate when some exotic dancer who just fleeced your buddy interrupts you while you're giving directions to another exotic dancer how to get to your luxury hotel room. You don't need her asking how your friend is going to pay for the 10 lap dances he just had. Agility. If you are solo, you are very agile on the night. When you have a big crew, you are the antithesis of agile. And when I am talking about being agile, I am not talking about that fly Russian American girl I recently swooped that was part of the U.S. rhythmic gymnastics team, who is extremely agile, either. If you have never swooped a girl on the U.S. rhythmic gymnastics team, you should really look into it. ... This is also very important so you can time things properly. Need to catch that fly hostess just as she gets off work? Try convincing 5 guys that you need to do that. Buena suerte. Also, being agile and solo helps you take advantage of what different factions and outfits have going on. Maybe one crew you associate with has a whole VIP at a fly nightclub rented out, and another firm has the back room of a new Salvadorian Asian fusion joint on lock with a gang of models. Being solo helps you take advantage of both. Dealer's choice. No witnesses. When you are a sinister G, there are a lot of things you don't want other people to know about. Maybe you are playing the most dangerous game and are swooping an underworld heavies girl. Ooh, the kind of underworld heavy that has arms that reach. This is something you don't really need anyone to know about. Or when you are out on the town and between going to the restaurant and the lounge, you need to light a match at a rival's headquarters. You don't need someone screwing up your perfect alibi, and you certainly don't want anyone to know you did a little arson that night. Ease of use. Let's face it, when you are rolling with a big crew, it is a real pain getting into fly restaurants and dope nightclubs, especially on weekends. Being solo, you can slip and slide into a bar stool and order up some sea bass gravlax with ease, or get a cocktail next to 2 dope girls at the bar. When was the last time you were with 5 guys and you met a party of 10 girls, all fly, that all wanted to go home with your whole crew? Right, almost never. Spotlight game. When you are solo, the spotlight of the night is always on you. I am at the point of my career that I don't need to play backup man for anyone. Being solo, there is no more need to entertain some friend of a fly girl just so your buddy can pull up a Chris Webber. Your night is precious. Don't waste it. And I don't mean that exotic dancer I know from scores in New York City named Precious. Real name Sandy, either. What the fuck? Mystery. 5 guys in a lounge drinking has no mystery or intrigue to it. And I don't mean that pickup artist named Mystery either. Girls know what you are up to. Sipping a goose and a soda at a fly boutique hotel bar, suited down, 2-button black Dior home by Heidi Silmain, purple people eater shirt by Borelli, sea blue Brioni pocket square, Berluti shoes. Solo has mystery to it. Going out by yourself has a sifting or qualifying aspect to it as well. When you go out dolo, unfly, insecure civilian girls will still think you are weird going out by yourself and won't approach you. Fly, confident girls will think you are a man of style, taste, and very self-assured. They will want to find out what you are all about. Very true. No weak links. When you are in a bigger crew, you are bound to have weak links. Weak links will only clog up the scene. It's the worst. When someone brings along their friend from college or my boy from home. These guys are typically unbelievably JV. Always dressed terrible. Hanging with them is like carrying a bag of rocks on a hike. Not like I ever go hiking, at least not since I was younger and had to break on through with some mushrooms in the California desert, Lizard King style. They usually come from some place where nightlife is cheaper, and they usually say things like, I can't believe how expensive drinks are here, and other drivel that decelerates your night. Or they keep on harassing you to introduce them to girls or hound you for beaks and beans. Best thing to do is ditch them or push them down a nightclub staircase when no one is looking. Or worse, you have someone in the crew that thinks he is the star of the night. Like when you are talking to a fly Estonian model girl and introduce Guy to her just to be polite, and he thinks it's his Estonian model lead. Then you have to clown him and outgame him so he will beat it. You could have spent that energy so much better, like in making plans with the Estonian model to meet up at 3 a.m., and I don't mean DJ AM either, and continue the conversation you are having over some bubbly. Married guys. The older you get, the bigger chance you have of going out with married guy in your crew. Married guy, as a rule of thumb, is atrocious to go out with. As with all rules, there are exceptions to this. Very few, but there are. Married guys have no game, number one. Number two, they are either going to talk about married life with the girls you are gaming, and unbelievably, the girls will listen to that crap. This conversation topic is on the other side of the universe from getting the girl back to your crib. Or, number three, he will try to swoop the girls you are hanging out with and not be successful for number one above. This is all fine and dandy, except he will feel guilty about it and tell his wife about the night and throw you under the bus and make you out to be the bad guy. Oh my god. This will make his wife hate you even more than she already does, and she will never hook you up with any of her friends. Not like I need to be hooked up with girls. I have girls coming out in my ears. I can barely hear myself think. That's funny. Innovative game. I also like rolling solo because I spit such innovative game. I don't really want anyone hearing it and biting it. My conceptual metaphors, similes, analogies, and onomatopoeias, allusions, double entendres, parenthetical asides, innuendos, and non sequiturs are so sinister I could verbally slap box with the devil. Dangerous in untrained hands. I should fucking do that shit. If you don't currently roll out solo, give it a try, and maybe you too can be a one-man army. The rest is up to you. Michael Porfirio Mason, a.k.a. the People's Champ, a.k.a. your favorite international playboy on the rise's favorite international playboy on the rise. Shut the fuck up. a.k.a. I can't leave the streets alone. The game needs me. a.k.a. the Lizard King. The guide to getting more out of life. www.thegmanifesto.com